Good evening, everybody. Hello, and how are you all doing? I hope you can all hear me. Got the microphone sort of. There we go. Got the laptop muted. I haven't turned off autofocus on the webcam. Hope that doesn't get too annoying. Hello, how are we all doing? Hope you're all having a good week. After last night's semi-debacle with Call of Duty, which I've now resolved, thankfully. Yay. It was all to do with which user I run things on my PC. I have a normal user for me, for my day-to-day stuff. And I have a gaming user, which I use for streaming and that sort of thing. And when I first ran Call of Duty, I ran it as me, which for whatever reason, I've never had this happen before. That meant that the gaming user could no longer run the game. It couldn't connect to the online servers. The game would run and all the menus and everything would come up, but it just wouldn't connect to the Call of Duty servers. So I went around deleting the game and reinstalling it as gaming, and that didn't seem to help. And then eventually searched for every folder on my PC with the word Cold War in it. Deleted all them. It did find a few under program data and all sorts of places. And it's now working, so that's good news. At least it does mean that when we come to play again Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I know you said Grey Ops then, it's embedded in my head. Yeah, when we do come to play that, then we will be able to play it again, so that's good news. But on to tonight, it is F1 Thursdays, and some exciting news. I am now a Sim Racing Centre affiliate, so if you are interested in any of their fine wares, setups for various games, F1 23, I think they're now doing Assetto Corsa, I think they got iRacing, they also do coaching, fast lap analysis, and also they will race engineer you if you're involved in a league or some such. They will provide a race engineer for you for the race. So yeah, do check them out. There's a link will be posted in the chat. I will let me just send that now. Actually, bear with me 1 second. I'm all set up with I bought myself a little keyboard for when I do need to use keyboard and mouse while doing F1 streams. But unfortunately, it's so if I do that. There you go. Follow that link. Use code ADHawkinsGH when you check out. You will get 5% off, and you will also be help support the channel. So if you do fancy that, then it would obviously be much appreciated. I'll just pin that to the top of the chat for now. We will be playing some open lobbies. So once we get into the game, do search the lobbies for AD Hawkins. They will be in the Europe location, region rather, and we'll get some set up. So without further ado, why not dive in and do that? So we're going to play. And also last week there was a real dearth of people in our lobbies, and I worked out why. When I created the lobby, I initially set it as invite only so that I could get it all set up. And what I then failed to do was go in and change it to open again. So I was sat all by myself in my invite only lobby, waiting for people to join, which obviously they couldn't do. So let's load that, which is one of the reasons I got this keyboard. And now that decides to work. Now that's save. So cancel. What's load? Eight. Let's put an 8. F7 is load. Right, yes please. Okay, I will get the hang of this. So if you now go back, I should hopefully have all of this set up. Still on invite only. No minimum license level. No assist restrictions. They're my assists, so that really doesn't matter. We'll add some tracks. So we have no practice, no qualifying, very short, random starting grid. Weather should always be, no, we don't want dynamic weather. We want clear, dry day. We want session start time. Let's have it's realistic. So they'll take place at the official time for that track. Rules and flags. FX license level is off. That's quite key. So if there are any issues, simulation settings. I'm going to set recovery mode to auto recovery because I'm used to that. Collisions are on and they are off for griefing. Okay. Anything else we need to do? I don't think so. So anyone got any requests or tracks? In fact, first of all, let me open up the lobby and then I'll select some tracks. Privacy open. So track select. First track we're going to do is Britain, obviously. I've been quite enjoying Japan because it's in the rotation this week. Where else should we go? Let's go to Belgium. That's always fun. Netherlands is always fun. What else to see? Qatar is quite a good one. Spain as well. Anyone else got any other requests? I'll leave them there for now and let's see. Lobby options open. Let's see if anyone actually bothers to join this week. So if you do fancy it, check out the lobby, set the region to Europe, and search for AD Hawkins. You should see my lobby there, and it'll hopefully be open. It would be nice if someone were to drop in and join. Then at least I'll know I've set it all up properly. Let's see if I can save those settings. So save is button 2. Overwrite, yes. Okay. So, as before, it is completely empty. Yay. Hopefully, we have someone joined. Welcome in, Mo. Hello. I'm not sure if you're in the stream. If you are, do say hello. If not, we will wait for a few other people to join. Why is my network connection showing as red? I'm the host, for God's sake. Where is Mo? He's in America, so there's whoops, no, I don't want to leave the session. Yeah, my network connection status is showing as fairly poor. I hope my stream is working. Certainly looks like on the laptop next to me. Again, if anybody can hear me. I haven't checked out the game audio properly. We will adjust that once we actually get into a race. Oh, Mo's gone. Oh, well. We'll give it a couple of minutes, and then if nobody joins, what we'll do is we will return to what we were doing last week, which was do a few more open lobbies, perhaps do a few ranked races towards the end. I'm quite enjoying the ranked race. I had a particularly successful one 2 or 3 days ago. At Japan, as it happened, I qualified in 4th on a grid of 12 or 15, so not a grid of 5. And then on the first lap, the guy in 2nd or 3rd spun out ahead of me. And for the rest of the race, I was not quite keeping up with 1st and 2nd, but having a good old battle with the guy who was in 4th. He overtook me a couple of times. I think I had a spin, so I had to catch him back up. I overtook him. He came out slightly ahead of me at the pit stop. And then I caught and overtook him again. So that was, I thought, yeah, great. I finally sussed this. But yes, it would appear not. So, yeah, since then I've had some very unsuccessful races. So my ranked rating this week is not doing particularly well. But anyway, I'm having fun, which is the whole point after all. I didn't buy a wheel and F1 to become the next Lewis Hamilton, aged 54. But I am enjoying it still playing quite a lot. Tend to play a couple of ranked races during my lunch break, and then quite often do a few in the late evening after I've watched a bit of telly, sort of 10 or 11 o'clock. Might dive in and play another few races. So we'll give it another couple of minutes. What time is that? 20:38, 39. It's a bit far away on my stream deck, 38 or 39. So give it until 8:40 our time, and then we'll go and look for some other lobbies to join. If anyone is watching and fancies joining a lobby, then do a quick search for AD Hawkins in the Europe region, and feel free to drop in. Everyone is welcome. There's a very good chance you'll be better than me, so I wouldn't worry too much. I thought I'd set a command for that, but obviously not. I will make sure to do that before the next stream. And that is what should be pinned at the top. Oh, I've pinned the exclamation mark SRC rather than its response. So that was a bit silly, wasn't it? Let's resolve that. Pin that message. There we go. You probably couldn't hear that because I was leaning forward to the microphone. Anyway, the pinned message is now set correctly. So yeah, do check out Simulation Center. Their setups are very good, and they update them quite frequently as well. There was a flurry of updates for the first month or two after F1 23 came out. They now have 4 setups for each track, what they call the safe setup, which is not too bad, but not optimized for out and out speed, but is relatively comfortable to drive. They then have an esports setup, which is perhaps a little bit quicker, but also a little bit twitchier, perhaps a little bit harder to drive. And then they provide you with an inter and a wet setup. So you get 4 setups for each track. You can either buy individual tracks, you can buy blocks of tracks, or you can buy the full set for something like €70, I think it is. Which to my mind is a bargain, because I would have spent all sorts of time researching setups and things for the various tracks and probably got nowhere. And speaking of getting nowhere, that's precisely where we've got with our own lobbies again. So let's dive into the open lobbies. We want to filter. How do we filter? 10. Is that one? Nope, that one. That one. So we'll stick with Europe. We'll have very short. Don't care about assists. And we'll show all of them. So let's see what we find. Serious players only. I'm not sure that counts as me. Bahrain. Singapore. Bahrain again. Want to find one with a few people in the lobby. It's pointless joining a lobby with just one person in it, like I was sat there. Mexico, that's partway through. Abu Dhabi, 13 people. Let's go in there. See if I can pick a car. Who shall we have? Let's have a Williams. The session's already started. They are qualifying. So if it gets to the race and it won't let me join at the back, we'll dive out to another lobby. It's a little bit strange that it won't let you join. I could understand not letting you join middle of qualifying or middle of the race, but between qualifying and the race, just chuck me at the back and let me join in. What could be wrong with that? So watch qualifying, which is likely to take, I don't know, a couple of minutes. Yes, I know I'm in spectator mode. See how this guy's doing. Let's put up some detail. See how he's getting on. Pedro Toscano has been disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. Probably just stopped on the start finish straight to to ensure he starts at the back, which is often a good tactic in these kinds of races, certainly in the ranked races at the start. It's not a bad idea to start right at the back, give the cars ahead of you a 2 or 3 second head start, and wait for the carnage on the first lap as they all take themselves out. Oops, I think that's a bit wide. Looks like it let him get away with it anyway. So 2 or 3 corners to go. 2, I think. Yeah, I think that's a bit wide as well. They may have track limits disabled here. 1:22.945 for Nath Clark MC. GG's. Almost a full second ahead of the guy in second. It's not bad going at all. 8 seconds down to 10th. So if it doesn't let me join in the race once it actually starts, then I'll duck out of this lobby and try and find another one to join. Because I'm not watching a 5-lap race just so that I can join in on the next race. We'll go and find somewhere else. These delays between the sessions always seem interminable. I guess they have to give time for everyone around the world to sync up with the servers and stuff, or with the host. But yeah. In today's internet, you would have thought it wouldn't really matter too much where you are, but obviously some people are on the ends of wet pieces of string. Okay, so am I going to be in? And is it going to let me load a setup? Dun, dun, dun. Place your bets. We've got another minute to wait. So it waits for everyone to sync up before it exits the previous session, and then waits again for them all to sync up before it starts the next session. Just all seems a bit much. Come along, Diablo Rodeo V3 has the best piece of wet string. Okay, car setup. So we have some new overlays. Save and load. Where are we? Bahrain. Just because obviously Sim Racing Centre aren't too keen on people sharing their lovingly crafted setups across the internet. So they give you these nice overlays to be able to hide them. Now, it's been a while since I've driven Bahrain. But we'll see how we get on. But the good news is it does let you join in. Stuck me in an Alpine. Oh, lots of glitching there. Not sure if collisions are turned on or not in this lobby. Okay, let's settle down now. Get into the rhythm. I've remembered which track we're at, so that's a help. So collisions are turned on. I got rudely bumped off the track there. And again, thank you. This guy's internet is terrible. Stay over there. Position we in 13th, not too bad from last. Looks like dodgems.
Caution, caution.
Jesus. That may well have been him glitching, but like to 11th. In the points soon. Or DRS, that might help. Not really. Into 10th in the points. See how long it is before I get barged off the track again.
Okay, clear.
Whoops. Oh well, all that good work. Back down to 13th. See if we can make some places up at least. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Not my finest moment. Oh well. It's a track I haven't raced on for a while, that's my excuse. And it's my first race of the night. I didn't race at lunchtime today because I was trying to get Call of Duty working unsuccessfully. Okay, can we make up 3 seconds? Not like that, we won't. My excuse is I'm touching the microphone cable with my left hand. It's very distracting. I'm sure Lewis Hamilton doesn't have to put up with that. That's better. That's not. Rep you down for fourth gear in that corner.
Yellow flag.
I might have managed not to come last. Last of the runners, anyway. Still not a very good showing on my part, but hey, we'll get there. Yes, came 13th. Whee! Hello. Yes, very good. Oh, 13th out of 15, look. Someone was way behind me, I don't know how that happened. Oh, they had a 15-second penalty, that's how. That'll certainly help. Oh, I forgot I've got a cup of tea. Cheers, everyone. See, Lewis Hamilton doesn't get to stop for a nice cup of peppermint tea every 5 laps, does he? Who's better off? Well, I wonder. And now we sit and wait to see what track we'll be venturing out to next. Well, guess we'll find out in 15 seconds or so. I didn't check how loud the game audio was during the race. Come on, you've had your minute to sync up. Just kick them out. Come on. Go make yourself another cup of tea at this rate. My internet is still going. Yeah, the stream's still going, so it's not me that's actually left the session, so it looks like everybody else has been kicked out. We'll see where we're going next, and then we don't like that circuit. Perhaps we'll try a different lobby. Assuming we ever get out of this one. Come on. The trouble is, I don't think there's anything you can do at this point. I can't even exit. I could kill the game, but that's about all. Soon be Christmas. come on. There were a lot of people in that race glitching all over the place. So it's possible there were some ropey internet, or it's possible, I suppose, that it was my internet connection that was particularly ropey. But it's good enough to manage a 7 or 8 megabit stream, 6 or 7 megabit stream out to Twitch, and I'm watching it on the laptop next to me, so that's 6 in, 6 out. Come on. Cheeky, how many front wings? I think they had damage turned off on that one, so I'm still on my first one. Welcome in, good evening. It's good to see you. Fancy digging your wheel out and dropping in if I created a lobby? Mind you, I just created a lobby and sat by myself in it for about 5 minutes, so got bored of that. So I joined somebody else's, and this is what happened. It's just failing to finish the race. So I might be tempted to kill the game and restart it. People are slowly leaving the session, but for whatever reason, it's taken a bloody age. Come on. You would, but you don't have access to the game anymore. Play Pro ran out. Oh, okay. Yep, that's fair enough. Yeah, you only got it for 30 or 60 days or something, didn't you? Yeah, I must remember to cancel I bought an EA Play subscription, just the cheapest one, on the PlayStation to get access to F1 22, because it was about 6 months old by that point. So I think they were including it in the subscription. Hey! But I had to buy F1 23 on the PlayStation, so that EA subscription is... There we go, look. 3 people left in the lobby. Where are we going to now? Qatar. See if he'll let me pick another driver. Shall we be Lewis? See if anybody else joins. Who is the host? No, I don't want to spectate. Oh, it's Oscar Coys. Where is he? Other, helpful. You know, his and my connections are okay. Seb the God is looking a bit crap. He's in other as well. We'll give it a couple of minutes, see if anyone joins. No, the host has left. So that makes me the host. He likes to try games with the subscription services, saves money in the long run. Yeah, that's fair enough, I suppose. The trouble is there's so many damn subscription services now that, you know, you've got to have so many subscriptions. You end up spending a fortune on them. It's like with TV. By the time you got Netflix and Disney Plus and all the others, it soon adds up. Right, so let's have a look at the filter. Still on Europe and very short. So let's see, where can we go? Somewhere. Right, that one's on lap 5 of 5. They were on Great Britain. They got 11 people, so let's join there. See where they're going to next. Race results. Who can I be? Won't let me be anybody until the session ends. Said they're on the last lap. Yeah, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spinny wheels there. People obviously not synced up. Hurry up. Perhaps it is my internet connection after all. That's why you take it for only a month. Ah, okay. And you don't have any subscriptions running right now. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense then. If there's a few games on one particular service you want to try, then subscribe to that for a month and see how it goes on, I suppose. They'll be updated. Not enough for me to actually be able to do anything. Who is the host? He's got quite a good signal at least. He's in India, or he is Indian at least. Well, you have got Game Pass, but you got that with a 14-day free voucher. Fair enough. Right, can I select a driver yet? Who shall we be? Let's be Lance Stroll. And we're going to Belgium. Oh, that's quite good. I like Belgium. Again, I'm not necessarily particularly good at it, but I do enjoy it. Is the microphone audio okay, by the way? It's not quite as close as I would normally have it. I have to move it for F1 because I sit that much further back from my desk. I tried it initially in the original location and it was very quiet. People could hardly hear me. Seems fine for you? Excellent. That's good news. For whatever reason with F1, I keep having all sorts of audio problems. I only have it when I'm streaming F1. I'll get the mic will stop working. I'll get the game audio will just disappear. I don't know what the hell's going on. Any other game I can stream without any problem at all. Oh, I suppose if I readied up, that would probably help, wouldn't it? It's 5 seconds. Grab my little keyboard that I got so I don't have to reach over to the keyboard over there to start loading setups. The only trouble with this wheel in F1, there isn't a button that gets you into the car setup screen. It's button 8 and it's hard bound. You can't remap it and it doesn't exist on the wheel. So that's helpful. Oh God, session will start in a minute. Surely they can do something to speed this up. Although looking at the little icons to the right of the screen, there's still 4 people who haven't, 3 now, who I assume haven't managed to sync up to the game yet. There we go, 1 more to go. Come on, rushlet us. Could join me in November if we're still playing. You mostly get the EA Play Pro again because of WRC. Oh, okay. So I have to hide the setups because they are Sim Racing Centre ones. Where are we? Belgium. Okay. Because they're paid setups, they don't like you showing them on streams. Someone going already? I think that might be a jump start. Where are we? Right near the back. Oh, great. And it's Belgium, so turn 1 is always fun. See if I can make it round the first corner. 15th out of 19. Have I still got me wing? Yep, seems to have. 10th. Wow, that was a good start. Oops. Bit deep there. Okay, track limits aren't turned on, obviously. See ya. Shouldn't say that, it'll be me next. Get distracted by all the ghosting cars. That was nice, the guy behind me kept me straight. Stopped me from spinning.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Right, come on. The field's spread out a bit now, so hopefully people will be a bit more sensible. Thank you. Tap from behind. Down to 15th.
Caution, caution.
Wow. Didn't slam me into the barrier. That's because he wanted to do that.
We can now
Well.
use DRS now available.
Made it round a whole lap without spinning, I think. Oh no, I didn't, did I? Someone took me off at the top of the hill. Not cheap, those setups. They're not actually that bad. So basically the price of the game, when you consider what you get 4 setups for each track. If you buy the full set. And for someone like me who hasn't got a clue about car setup, no. Yeah, I'd be nowhere without them. Because the base setups that come with the game are all but useless. I found anyways. On some tracks they were all but undrivable.
Nice move, good job.
Thanks, Mark.
Yellow flag. Our gap to the car in front is 2.2 seconds.
Guy behind really wants to get past.
Clear.
He's faster than me on the straights, but he's going to go past me here probably, but hopefully I'll take him. What are we, lap 4? He's all over the place as well. Yeah, exactly. Oh, just tipped him. Oops. Trying to look at my position, concentrate on driving around the corners first.
Okay,
5 seconds to the guy in front.
lap of the race, final lap.
4.5. Be very surprised if I can catch 4 seconds in a lap, but we'll give it a go. How my tyres doing? 12%, should be okay.
Caution, caution.
Where? 2.5 seconds.
Green flag.
I'm unlikely to be able to get him in this last bit. Yeah, I saw the guy behind ended up miles behind. Go on, spin. Go deep. Well, I did catch up the 5 seconds. Ended up 0.1 behind him. Yeah, the guy behind me lost 18 seconds on the lap, 38 seconds on the lap before the end. Sorry, 9 seconds, and then the guy behind him lost 38. Oh well. Where did we end up? 12th. Quite poor. Yeah, the guy behind was all over the place at best of times. Where are we going next, I wonder? Place your bets. Still someone else to finish as well. Kamachu 08. All right, Mark, what have you got to say? Oh, no comments. Or maybe he doesn't do that in the online races. Drifting gate, the fastest way around the corner in an F1 car? Absolutely not. Whoops. Didn't realise I pressed that button. Sorry. Yeah, I've got the button that takes me to the setup screen automatically switches to that scene with the setup cover over it. Unfortunately, that button is also used for other stuff. What I didn't want to do is get into trouble with SRC and start showing their setups all over the internet. Not that anyone watches me, of course, but I'm sure they would take a dim view. My fastest lap of 1:48.2, a mere 3 seconds slower than the fastest lap of the race. Where to next? And will I be able to drive it? Can I quickly show you the setups? I can. I'll have to have that cover over the top of them, though. But it's fair, it's the way they make their money. They have got quite a lot of esports drivers on their books who honed the setups, and they were being updated. Given the game came out, it was middle of June, wasn't it? I think they've been updating them, sometimes a couple of times a week while they got to the sweet spot. I think they've pretty much settled down now, but I dare say there'll be the odd update again throughout the rest of the season. Maybe if the engine changes, they change some of the handling characteristics of the cars. I don't know whether that's the sort of thing they would do within the game. Canada, yeah, I don't mind Canada. So I'm still in the Aston. I don't like the sounds of the Red Bulls. Don't know why. They're very, very lower sounding revving engines than the others. Certainly the F1 World Car screams, but the Red Bull is quite throaty. I don't know whether that's realistic. You like Canada, even if you cock up the first corner every time. Okay. First corner is not too bad. It's the hairpin I always screw up. I either pile in way too fast, go in way too slow, spin on the exit, trying to make up for going in way too slow. Yes, we will see. Mrs. H is off to pick Chopsy up. $19 out of 22. Who was the guy who was all over the place? It was, is he still in? Flipping 511 was the guy I caught right at the end. I think he's gone, hasn't he? The guy who was all over the shop. He would have 0 points, so he's still there. Oh, Rush Latours. Oh yeah, there he is. How did he get a point? Oh, must have been from a previous race. Can I see his? No, I can't see his previous races. Yeah, that obviously wasn't the first race in the because someone there's got 60 odd points. You only get 20 something for a win, don't you? I don't know why it lets you do 22 car lobbies as well. 2, 3, 4. Because there's only 10 teams. There's only 20 cars. So why would you want to let 22 people into a lobby? I suppose it's a bit of overflow for the next one. But you end up with 2 spectators. I mean, much as I enjoy the game, I don't think I would be spending too long spectating other people. Yeah, you can have spectators, but why? Why would you want to sit and watch other people drive a simulator? For events and stuff, yeah, fair enough. But in an open lobby, I guess it probably defaults to 22 and no one bothers. Voice chat suspended, that's fine. Got it turned off anyway. Yeah, I guess it must default to 22 in an open lobby for some reason. Still waiting for flipping 511. Kick him. Come on, my boob. Kick flipping. He's just taking up a spot and not syncing up. Just dump him out. He's in the UK, as mind you. I suppose Mahbub, who's the host, says he's Indian, whether he's in India or not. My teammate, oh, is he? Oh, pain in the arse. T-Tum, Abu Dhabi. Which track's that? Oh, that's a tight sort of right, left, right as the first corner, isn't it? Another first corner I always screw up. So we're not going to Canada. Oh, here we go. Wonder if it kicked him out or what. Or are we going to be sat waiting for him on every transition? He's not one of the ones we're waiting for now. Rush is. Who's the guy who was glitching all over the place in the last race as well. Session will start in 42 seconds plus a week or two. Here we go. So where are we? Abu Dhabi. Can we change the fuel load? No, we can't. So yeah, it's quite a nice little hidey thing they've done there. Starting right near the back again. Hit up the back already. Oh, it's the wrong, not the track I thought. Anyway, that was Bahrain I was thinking of. Someone's already got a 2-second penalty. Couple of big bumps in that bend. Feels like someone's hitting you from behind. Not too bad a first lap, up to 7th. Whoop. Yep, someone hit me again. You remember those bumps? They upset your car each time when you were properly at it. Don't be stupid.
Yellow flag.
Whoops. I think they got damage turned off in this lobby.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Bit easy on the brakes there. Lost a load of time. Don't pull a Latifi. What did Latifi do? One too many downshifts there. Won't help. Lap 4. Decided the championship in 21. It's going back too far for me. Was that the famous safety car and the last lap restart? Yeah. Okay.
Green flag.
Up to 5th. Don't know how that happened. Making me want to play. Sorry.
Okay, this is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Oh, that was the last lap. I was all but celebrating my 5th place there. We're doing 1.4 ahead and he's got a 2-second penalty. He's also battling with the guy behind him. I'm slower than everybody on the track at the moment. That corner wasn't great.
Okay, clear.
I'll take 5th from 17th or wherever I started. Yeah, I'd hate to eat into your gaming budget, Cheeky, so nice. I don't think I actually did much of that. Most of it was people spinning out in front of me. I think if you went back and watched the replay of that, the only overtakes I actually did were while people were coming back on the track after spinning. I stayed on the road while others didn't, I suppose. There is that. It was how I made most of my progress in ranked, if I'm honest. Like I say, my tactic is start at the back and avoid the carnage, and make up places that way. I do miss Mark's pithy comments. Maybe that's what you did in iRacing, yeah. So where did I start then? 13th, up to 5th, not bad. I will take that, and still 3.5 seconds slower than the fastest lap. Slower than almost everybody around me. It's not a track I've driven very much, in my own defence. It's a poorish excuse, but it's the best one I've got. Just not quality and leave at the back. Yeah. Even in around Monaco, though, even that, at Monaco, I started literally last, waited 5 seconds after the lights went green, and then took off, and still got damaged on the run up the hill to Casino. Too bad there were quite a bit of people thinking the same thing usually, yeah. Most of those are driving sensibly. Yeah. I'm kind of stuck in silver too at the moment. The ranked groups seem very small at the moment. You only get like 6 or 7 in a group, whereas if there's 30 or 40 in the group, then you can actually jump up two divisions if you're in the top 2. Whereas with 6 or 7 in the group, you get sort of one person promoted, one person demoted, and the others just stay in the same group. So it's quite hard to progress at the moment. Plus the fact I'm not very good, which is another matter entirely. Where to now? It says the Netherlands. You'd know we wanted a safe race because the front pack would set off. Then there would usually be a clear cut-off where cars set off a few seconds later. Yeah. Sounds familiar. Well, let's take over Fernando's seat, unless there's a better one. I don't want to be Yuki Tsunoda. Could be Alex Albon. They're doing quite well. Nico Hulkenberg in a Haas. I thought I did ready up. Maybe I unreadied unintentionally. Still Netherlands. I don't mind Netherlands. I'm not too bad at that. And the first corner isn't as stupid as some. Oh, I'm in 32nd in the championship with my 10 points. This lobby's obviously been going quite a while if it's had 61 different people in it, plus the guys at the bottom. What have we got in here? 19. What car's left? Yuki Tsunoda. No one wants to be Yuki Tsunoda. There's a guy I was watching. One of the challenges he does on his stream is what he calls Yuki Cam, where he adjusts the view so that basically the steering wheel's about there, and you can barely see over the top of the steering wheel. It was quite funny. He tried to do that around Monaco. Didn't go well. Yeah, it was quite funny. He also tried to do Monaco blindfolded. He made it around about 3 corners, which is not too surprising. Visibility in grey even normally. Yeah, I keep meaning to try for the actual in-cockpit view, just to see what it looks like. Right, Netherlands. Okay, where are we starting? Right down the back again. Well, that was good. Apparently, there's a button on my new little keyboard that shuts the PC down. Hopefully, you can still see me. Bear with me a second while I'm going to have to restart everything. My Stream Deck's not working. Bear with me a second. Okay, I'm going to have to restart OBS as well because it's closed all its overlays. So if this ends the stream, don't go away. I'll be right back.